town was humming, smoke lay on the ground.
I'm filming this sort of intro video since I forgot to record usable footage for both of the events we are going to relive today. For starters, JS, if you're watching this, it was really a blessing for me to spend time with you to make memories similar to our time in high school, where we would just hang out basically every day with no real plan. Even though it was a short 2 weeks, the times recorded and the times off camera are memories I will really hold dearly for a while. Anyways, enough with the sappy intro. Let me debrief y'all in the moments we're reliving today. This first section was a side project Jason and I went through on April 1st. The goal was to capture a similar feeling to the 36 views of Mount Fuji series. Jason's main vision for this version of the 36 views of Mount Fuji series is to highlight certain characteristics of himself or the stereotypes behind being a man. For the first photo, we made our way down to Surfside Beach to capture an incredibly iconic photo of a man and his fish that he has caught. We originally wanted a picture capturing the waves and the sun in the backdrop. However, due to the lighting, it made Jay's basically invisible to the camera. Therefore, we opted for a slightly different angle while still maintaining the overall scenery of the beach. You might notice that we are taking a photo of a shark. That's mainly because Jeff, that's the shark's name, is something that Jayus always has with him in his trusty vehicle. Whenever Jayus takes the boys out for a drive, Jeff is always in our midst. So it was a must to have him in this series of photos. For those who don't know why his name is Jeff, just play Marvel Rivals. Just trust me. Moving on to Jayus' second photo. This was definitely the highlight of my day, purely of just how chaotic and even how useful our walkie-talkie was in the situation. Let me pull up my walkie-talkie real quick. This $200 we spent was worth it, I promise. We had some obstacles in our way. Heck, it might just be easy to show you the video. Alright boys, so we're trying to do a little zoom up on the hill with a little gazebo. I'm not sure if you can hear me because of the wind, but we're gonna try to do a little zoom in. But right now, we have, I don't know if you can see it, hold on. We have the lawnmower doing its job. So we gotta protect JS at all costs, boys. So let's see how this goes. Keep y'all updated. Yeah, this is mad awkward. I think the lawnmower is talking to JS right now. Oh my lord. Is this abort mission? Oh my lord. Is this abort mission?
Hey, got last, what's up?
Is this abort mission moment?
Dude, I think he was waiting for me to do something, but I'm just gonna sit down.
Oh my lord.
Alright, back to it.
As you can tell, I actually got sick during the 2 weeks JS was here, and this day in particular I gradually lost my voice, which you might be able to hear near the end of this section. Now, the third photo in our lineup, we have the performative male. If you know JS, you know for a fact that he is not a performative male by any means. As we were dressing him to become a performative male, we had a run through of his pants, since he had many cargo pants, and none of his pants really fit the occasion, but thank God we got it settled. However, we had another problem that arrived. He wanted to make fun of the whole performative trope by having him read a, for lack of a better term, sexually tension-filled I don't want to say it, bro. A sexually tension-filled book for this photo. We had to drive 2 different half-price books, and immediately had to ask the clerk for some help. JS is honestly a trooper for talking to someone about this book. Verbatim, the clerk said, "Interesting choice." Worked out well since we had matcha. JS did not enjoy that part though. For our penultimate photo, we have a stalker photo of the batch. We started off with the fisherman of the group, to a man filled with exhaustion, to perform the male, and now a creep. Not saying that Jace is a creep, but we do have some questionable conversations. Y'all really don't want to know the scenarios Jace talks us through. Anyways, the prep work for this was pretty simple. Get a dark room, shine some light, and have Jace do some pretty uncomfortable poses. Not for him, but for the viewer. Again, this is the creepy section of our portfolio. Finally, the finale of this art collection, the smoker photo. Going to get this out of the way, Jay has never done drugs or is even planning on doing any, as of what I know, at least. Therefore, we decided to again poke fun at this trope and use celery as the cigarette or the cigar. So just enjoy some of the photo shoots of that.
Is it in view?
Yeah.
Is it in front? Okay.
There you go. Oh, that was good. That was good. Oh, time. Don't do this at home, kids.
Oh. Please.
To wrap up this day, we decided to eat some celery with some Nutella. Just watch the clip, and I'll catch y'all for Chase's birthday.
Nutella. That doesn't work.
Why Nutella so hard?
The Nutella instantly goes away and you're just left with celery.
I kinda like it.
Weirdo.
Hopefully that turns out to be a pretty cool transition, but knowing me, it most likely wouldn't. On April 7th, we decided to do a little trip to Galveston to just walk the seawall and get some ginya on the way back home for JS's birthday. We just started off the day pretty early at 6 a.m.
BBC to BBL. BBC to BBL. Do you copy?
BBL copies. Are you outside?
Gas station.
Copy that.
Mandatory piss break. Is that achievable? Is that possible?
It's very much possible. I just had to kick Ellie.
Go ahead and put her down for me, will you?
Copy that. It's like 6 a.m. Me and Jace are about to go out to celebrate his birthday, but yeah. We then picked up our boy Mark. Mark mentioned the Big 26 is kind of crazy from Humble and made our way down to get some coffee. As soon as we retrieved some coffee, we decided to get more caffeine via energy drinks. This is mainly for Jace because he is the designated driver of the group, so our boy needs to be awake. Now, some of my favorite moments during our walk along Galveston were our photo shoots. We decided to take some photos pretty close to the waves, and as we were getting some of those shots, the waves decided to come and play to get us soaked. Honestly, I was pretty far away filming them getting the shots, so I was safe from the splash zone. Jace and Mark were not so lucky. We also had some questionable shots on the sand. I'm just gonna let this clip do all the talking. Bro, our vlog shots are gonna go crazy. Oh my lord. I'm gonna look away now. Now for our junior run. Pretty simple clips, just videos of our food and Mark and I being weebs while Jace chows down. Sugoi desu ne. We did decide to get some bubble right after this, but my dumb self forgot to record any clips to show. Yikes. This section was actually the most interesting and unexpected part of our day. We decided to accompany Jace for a dentist appointment he had, mind you, the best birthday gift to ever have. While Jace did that, Mark and I decided to check out an H-E-B right across from us, which, mind you, we thought was actually abandoned. Turns out, it had a parking garage while the H-E-B was on the second floor, which was honestly pog. Two men never been to an H-E-B in their life. We decided to grab some drinks, while Mark opted for the regular Texan sweet tea. I had to go for the ginger ale since I was a little sick at that time. I did find out that I genuinely enjoyed the ginger drink brand, so I know what I'm picking up next time I go to the H-E-B. I did try to be kind of vloggy like my friends Jenna and Justine, but I'm too introverted for that life. But here's a clip of Mark and I trying to vlog. Alright, so Mark's getting the tea. I'm getting the kombucha. Blueberry ginger, dude. Look at that bad boy.
Dude, look at that.
The matcha one?
In the bottom?
That looks disgusting, bro.
Yeah, I know. It accumulates.
This was okay. Look at this.
You just gotta shake it a little.
Yeah. We're gonna go check out now. We'll see y'all when we get to JS with the trolley. Remember the trolley? Yep. After the little H-E-B run, Mark and I decided to journey to check out this trolley we saw on the way to the H-E-B. Apparently this trolley was running during the roaring 20s. So that was honestly just a little tidbit of information that we learned that day. It was also pretty chill chatting it up with Mark while checking out the area. Since Mark doesn't really check out South Houston that much since he's from Humble. And for me, because I prefer to just not walk and sightsee. However, every now and then, it's not bad as long as you have the right people. If I hustle to get this video out, it should come out on April 10, whenever Jace is leaving. But knowing me, this is probably going to age poorly. However, I'll see y'all hopefully more in the future, documenting my life. Peace out, love y'all, and may God bless y'all.